Good afternoon. On behalf of the 126th Trooper Recruit School, it is my distinguished honor to speak on behalf of my fellow recruits. I'd like to thank each of you for being here today, friends and family who have helped us through these 21 weeks, members of our partnering law enforcement agencies, representatives of our state and local governments, my fellow members of Michigan State Police, all of our staff and instructors who have dedicated as much time and energy to our being here as we have. Sergeant Schrader and Sergeant Szynski, Sergeant Johnson, and all of those with recruiting, First Lieutenant Rod, Inspector Gradanis, and Captain Kuzmeyer, members of the Executive Council. I'd like to give a special thanks to our Director, Colonel Kirsty Etchew, and Governor Rick Snyder. The two of you have worked tirelessly and persevered in hard times. None of us would be here today if it were not for your efforts to preserve, protect, and defend this statement through this department. Your examples of what it looks like to stay true in the course in the midst of challenge, and you've brought us through trying years, and we have come out ahead, which of course is a tradition for the Michigan State Police and for the great state of Michigan. For years we've dreamed about being troopers. Not public servants, not police officers, but troopers. The Michigan State Police enjoys many departmental relationships with other law enforcement agencies, and the truth is we could not effectively do our jobs if it were not for you partners. But being a trooper is altogether different. We're a unique family with a distinguished history and a rich tradition. On January 5th, 2014, we 83 entered into that family and into that tradition. And the past 21 weeks have been anything but easy. The snowstorm into which we entered the academy was a foreshadowing of what it would be like in the seemingly endless winter that we were about to encounter. We've seen parents pass away, babies born. We had a wedding. We came together as a team as the weeks progressed. And we came together as a family when we supported one of our own in the hospital. What we've dreamed about for years and worked hard for in the last 21 weeks is about to become a reality. That deserves our attention and our reflection. I'm going to go off script for just a moment and thank my fellow recruits. One thing I've realized in the course of this school is that as you showed me your efforts, and especially being in Squad B, as you all showed me what you were made of, what you were demonstrating is your willingness and your decisive action to protect my family. I have family all across the state, and I won't always be there. They don't all live in my post area. But you've dedicated yourself to that, and thank you for doing so, for me and for my family. My family's in the audience today, and there's a lot of pride as I look out across this room. One of the proudest moments of my life came last October when I was offered my conditional offer of employment and my spot in the school. That particular moment was not my proudest moment. My proudest moment was when I finally got the opportunity to call my family and tell them that I had made it. With my mother and my wife, I had to play it straight and tell them very directly that I had made it, that they could breathe a breath of relief. With my father, it was a little bit different. He's a proud member of the mighty 109th Trooper Recruit School, which I'm told was the last hard recruit school. My proudest moment was to call him, and I couldn't just come out and say it. I had to think of a creative way, since I always thought of creative ways to teach me things. When he answered the phone, I said, "Through this hallway, walk the future of the Michigan State Police." For those of you not familiar with the academy itself, that quote hangs above the hallway near the north stairwell. Multiple times a day for 6 days a week for the last 21 weeks, we've all walked under that banner through this hallway, walked the future of the Michigan State Police. One thing I love about recruit school, and I never thought I would say that, is that we have signs everywhere to remind us not to quit. Nearly each one of these signs was hung by a former recruit school, and it essentially says the same thing. This is going to be hard. This is going to take all that you have. But if you keep pushing forward, if you persevere, you will be successful. We have done that. We have been reminded every day by those signs and by some challenge that met us when we woke up in the morning to push through our pain and our discomfort, to do what's right, and to fight hard. We have found that we are capable, and that if we think we can, we will. I take great pride in Michigan State Police because we don't mince words. I haven't seen the bulletin for today, but I can guarantee you that our value statement is there somewhere. A proud tradition of service through excellence, integrity, and courtesy. I love the Michigan State Police because that is true. We didn't pick those words in some meeting because they sounded nice in a speech or because they look good on a letterhead. They describe who we are. They are the very content of our conduct. If we were to go to citizens all across the state and ask them what the Michigan State Police is like, we could boil down their statements into that very statement. It is something to be truly proud of, to be what you claim to be, and have a name filled with honor. When we read that banner, through this hallway walk, the future of the Michigan State Police, it means we have a standard to live up to. For the 51 fallen troopers, for every trooper who is retired from this department, for every trooper now working the road, and all of our partners in law enforcement. 126, we have a standard to live up to. You're about to receive a badge. None of you will receive a new badge. You will find that it's got imperfections on it because it used to hang on someone else's blouse. In 25, 35 years, you'll give up that badge. And around that same time, there'll be another recruit school like ours. And one of those recruits will be handed the badge that you are about to receive. What will you pass on to them? Will we be a department with a value statement that is hollow, just words on a page that no one actually believes? Or will we execute our duties in such a way that upholds the tradition with which we are trusted today? Through this hallway, walk the future of the Michigan State Police. In those seats sit the future of the Michigan State Police. And in a few minutes, through those doorways, we'll walk the future of the Michigan State Police. Who you are and what you do is the future of the Michigan State Police. Every day when you put on your trooper uniform, you decide what this department is and what it stands for. The torch has been passed, and we are now responsible to uphold the reputation and the traditions of this department. So as you go out there, remember who you are, what you represent. May God the Father bless all of you through Jesus Christ our Lord. May He bless the Michigan State Police and the great state of Michigan forever. May God bless America.